Hello and welcome to Explain the Charts. Today is April 8th, 2025, and we're analyzing NZDUSD, looking at both news and chart data. Recent news suggests the NZDUSD pair is facing headwinds due to fresh tariff worries and a potential rate cut by the Reserve Bank of New Zealand, RBNZ. Some analysts are even suggesting a more aggressive 50 basis point cut. These factors are contributing to market uncertainty. However, there's also some positive sentiment, driven by hopes of trade deals and a recovering New Zealand economy. Let's see how this news translates on the charts. Looking at the one-day chart, we can see a period of consolidation followed by a recent downtrend. From around December 2024 to February 2025, NZDUSD traded relatively sideways, but since then, it's generally declined. We saw a sharp decline through March and April. It had support around 0.590 and 0.580, but it broke both and reached as low as 0.550. The daily chart shows that on January 17th and January 24th, the currency pair had some violent downward swings. Any thoughts around why that could be? The downward swings we saw in January in the one-day chart could be because the Reserve Bank of New Zealand is likely to aggressively cut rates, which will impact the value of the currency negatively. On the other hand, the tariff worries may provide some support for the US dollar. Now, let's switch to the one-hour chart for a closer look at recent price action. We'll narrow our focus to the last few days. We can see the price trying to recover slightly from its recent lows in April. There is quite a strong area of resistance around 0.560, which the currency pair tested several times, but was unable to break. If we can break past that level, we could see a move towards 0.565. A failure to do so could indicate further downside. Finally, let's examine the 15-minute chart for short-term trading opportunities. We will look at the final day of the candlestick data. On the 15-minute chart, we see short-term bounces and pullbacks, suggesting a choppy market. Keep in mind that the currency pair has generally been trending downwards, so the short-term trends may be volatile. For short-term traders, look for scalping opportunities around key levels, but be mindful of the overall bearish trend. In summary, key levels to watch are resistance around 0.560 and 0.565 on the upside. If the RBNZ cuts rates more aggressively than expected, we could see a further drop towards 0.550 and potentially even lower. Conversely, positive news regarding trade or a weaker US dollar could lead to a rebound towards 0.570. The market is currently very sensitive to news headlines, so stay informed and trade carefully. Thanks for watching Explain the Charts.